When first deciding on your SLOs, how do you strike a balance between service reliability and engineering features? Remember, when you try to maximize your reliability, you're limiting development velocity of new features, quicker releases, etc. And vice versa, the largest single source of outages is change to a system. So constantly pushing out new code runs the risk of lowering your service availability. These trade-off costs aren't linear either. You may find that to incrementally increase your reliability, it's going to cost 10x more in effort than the previous increment. These are things that you want to consider when deciding to go for 3 nines, 4 nines, or more. In fact, some of your users may not even see the difference in an extra 9 if, let's say, their internet service provider only has 99% reliability. That means if there's an issue with their internet connection, they would never even get to your service. So you could trade off service reliability for extra development velocity in that case. And our SLOs give us this framework to make these trade-offs. Essentially, you want to align incentives for both your dev and SRE teams to not go out of error budget. When the service is an SLO, the developers can take risks and push new code and features quickly. And when it's not an SLO, they need to be more conservative. This gives the dev team an incentive to keep the service within SLO. The reverse is true as well. If the service is within SLO, the SRE team can proactively work to increase reliability and not have to worry about every release. Trade-off discussions may sound like this. Yes, we can increase reliability, but it will cost 2x in cloud costs to have regional backups. Or, yes, we can push faster, but we'll need better integration tests and automated canary analysis and rollback to keep the error budget burn within SLO. So you can see how SLOs are used to make business decisions about reliability and development velocity. This is why they are a common incentive for both product and SRE teams, and why they require not only buy-in from both teams, but also executive buy-in. When teams have executive obligations to meet agreed-upon SLOs, this means there's backing to make sure that both the dev and SRE teams can do their jobs while staying within SLO. Developers need to agree that too many bad pushes come with a consequence. And SREs need to ensure that they have high fidelity and reliability of error budget measurements so that both sides trust the numbers. One simple approach is only releasing features until the error budget is exhausted, then focusing development on reliability improvements until the budget is refilled. For SLOs to work effectively, the operations team must have the clout to effect change in the dev team's practices. This means they must have and use authority to halt feature launches when there is no remaining error budget. SREs need to feel that they have a stake and a role in getting new software deployed as quickly and easily as feasible, which is what the dev teams want. And developers need to feel that they have a stake and a role in making the service reliable, which is what the SREs want. That's why this requires strong support from management and an essential partnership for operations and dev teams. No developer feels that they are throwing stuff over the wall and leaving it for operations to handle, but that's sometimes how it feels to them. A strong partnership and effective communication using error budgets and engineering collaboration are essential for a win-win situation. And that's error budget trade-offs in a nutshell. In the next video, we'll talk about more advanced concepts you could implement for error budgets. This is optional, so feel free to skip ahead to the next lesson if you'd like.